It's the Epson Expression XP-8700. I'm gonna unbox it, tell you why I bought it, and maybe do some test prints. So the very first reason why I bought this printer was because of the price. It cost me £119 off of Argos, and I was able to pick it up that very same day. This printer comes with 6 colors. It comes with black, magenta, yellow, cyan, light yellow, and light cyan. So the more colors that you have in a printer, the better your prints will be. So this is really good for photographers, maybe artists who want to do prints, which is exactly why I bought this printer. Another very important reason to consider getting this printer would be how compact it is. It's roughly, if I take this ruler and measure the width and the depth, it's about 13 inches. Same goes for the height. It's only about 5 inches. And I just want to show you how compact this tray is. The second tray, that's where, I can pull this out. Second tray is where I'm keeping my A4 paper. If you have smaller paper, you can adjust. There's like a little blue tabs that you can adjust and push that in. And the first tray, I don't know if specifically it will only hold 4 by 6 inch, also 10 by centimeter photo paper. These are adjustable, so I was assuming that wasn't the case, but because it kind of says that on the text, I wasn't entirely sure. But yeah, you do have 2 trays, and this thing is so compact, by the way. You can print CDs out of this, and look where they put the tray for the CDs. Underneath the second tray. So this will push out, and that's where your paper will come from. So I just want to show you just how neat and compact this printer is. This printer also comes with a flatbed scanner. Now, even though I have a separate scanner, also happens to be an Epson scanner, I thought having a scanner that's, I guess, attached to the printer is a very useful thing to have. I can scan documents really quickly and just have them being print out. I can scan magazines and do collages with them. Sometimes I will maybe really zoom in, like maybe 200 or 400, and print out that scan and then use it in my own artwork. So having a scanner was pretty cool. It wasn't fully necessary for me, but it is a nice feature. And like I said, because this thing is so compact and so flush, I mean, yeah, you wouldn't even think that it comes with that, but it does. Other noteworthy things to mention about this printer, it comes with about a 9.5 centimeter LCD screen. It comes with an SD card. There's also a USB um, that you can put in on the front too, right in front of the trays. I'm not sure what it's exactly is it for. I guess I'm assuming you can just quickly print out pictures like that. But there is a USB in the front. And I also forgot to mention that there is a back tray, so you can actually load paper in the back, right behind the scanner. You can lift up and put single sheets of paper in that way too. So there's a lot of little tiny features that I like about this product, and it's all neatly compacted into. It's basically an all-in-one printer, and it's neatly compacted. So if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Right here, I have so far what I've printed. These are 50 postcards. These are 10 by 15 centimeters, which is 4 by 6 inches. And to be fair, I did say print these at high quality. I use one of Epson's apps. I think it's called maybe Epson Photo Plus. And I did print these at high quality. What I sort of wasn't expecting was how much um, ink was going to be used through that process. So let me show you how much ink I've been using. Okay, so here's the Epson status monitor. And as you can see, the lowest one is the light magenta, followed by light cyan. This happened really rapidly. I mean, like, as I was printing, I was in complete shock just to see it go from here to suddenly there. This was in a span of, like I said, just in a few minutes. I was just sitting here printing postcards because I have a show coming up and I want to have some products in stock. So I'm completely shocked that it went down to this. I've printed almost nothing else out. All I've ever printed um, prior to those prints was really just test prints that Epson does themselves when you're sort of setting up the printer and it's giving you those test papers so you can align the inks correctly, and maybe one document, and that was it. So this is all pretty much from those postcards. Now, to be fair, like I said, I did put the setting on high. As you probably can see from those postcards, I guess it is a lot of maybe magenta and light magenta heavy. But I really wasn't expecting this. And Epson inks, this is not the first time I've kind of heard things about that. I've heard it before where people say, oh my gosh, I bought an Epson printer and it just sucked up so much ink. And now that I have an Epson printer, I can see exactly what people are talking about. And it seems like this is an issue that hasn't really been resolved by Epson. And to be fair, like I said, some people might look at this and go, well, you do get some pretty high quality prints. You did put on high. So we'll see how long this last little bit will last me. But I'm shocked that within a day, um, not even in a day, within probably a 30-minute span or less, that went down to as low as it did. And so already I'm gonna have to look into ordering some in either order individual inks, which probably would be a little cheaper, or just go ahead and get a full pack and maybe even get the XL pack. Right now, I just have the regular 378. So I probably will be buying the XL version and seeing how that works. I'm probably going to print maybe a few more standard color print qualities um, until this thing probably could pay itself off. But that's the only really downside I'm seeing about this printer. I do still highly recommend it. I think for the price, you get a lot. And, like I said, if you're an artist or if you have some other kind of business, I love having your own printer because it does take out a lot of conveniences. I know I don't have to go to the library anymore to try and print things or try to go to work and print something. I don't have to rely on going on a website to get my maybe business cards printed or my prints or greeting cards. It is nice to have this product at my house and and have it, just have the accessibility to print whenever I need to. Appreciate everyone who's been watching. Please, subscribe to the channel if you like the content that I'm making, and leave a comment if you bought this printer. Tell me what you think about it. Um, and if you didn't buy this printer, tell me what you bought. Tell me what your other what else you were interested in. Okay, I'll speak to you guys next time. Take care.